Hey there Taurus, welcome to your weekly tarot reading. Now this one is for September 18th to the 24th, so gonna jump in and see what may be on the cards for you. But before I do delve any deeper, if you wouldn't mind hitting that like button, and please do think about leaving me a comment and subscribing if you like this content. I'm very interactive in the comment section, as many of you will know. I try and respond to every single one of the comments, right, and build this community here that we're sharing. So I would love that, and in return I will keep these readings coming. Now if you'd like a personal reading at any time, first link down below will pop you over to my website. You can check out what I do offer there. If you want, you can grab my freebie. That is my free Learn Tarot Quick Guide if you want to get started interpreting the cards for yourself. I have a paid offering which is called the Initiation. Now that is a deeper dive online tarot course, and in that one I teach a full foundation in tarot along with my signature professional reading process as well, and that one will teach you all of those things, but also how to put together a reading and how to find the story threads to pull so that you can do full readings, read spreads for yourself, family and friends, and hey, maybe even transition into paid readings if that is a calling for you. You'll also find the link to my karmic community, that is my free email newsletter, and my Instagram. I'm also super active over there. Yeah, I know, I'm pretty busy busy with my purpose work, so yeah, lots of content and inspiration over there. I'd love to have you with me. Alrighty, let's get into this reading, Taurus. You know I like to start with an oracle card. I've got Moonology here and I have pulled for you. You know what, Taurus? You're good enough. You're good enough. I've got full moon in Virgo. For me, this is this real energy of, you know, really owning your value and your worth. Like quite often when we enter into a new situation, be it, you know, a new job or a new relationship, or we think about making a change, like the fears, worries and insecurities can come up, right? Am I going to be able to meet expectations? Will I do a good job? You know, what if someone leaves me? What if I get abandoned? How will this end? So this is a real important message of staying in the present moment, and you know, knowing that absolutely you're deserving of, you know, all of the great things in life. And first of all, it starts with self-belief and self-love and self-worth. So let's see what this might pertain to, Taurus. I've got just the major arcana here, which, as you know, if you watch tarot, are the big themes, big life lessons. And for you, we've got, well, the Tower. Okay. Yeah, the Tower can be quite a climactic energy, actually, and it can also bring quite a lot of disruption into our lives for the purpose of realigning you to your best path. So ultimately the Tower is a really big blessing in our lives. Now, sometimes the Tower is a situation that is out of our control, okay? And sometimes we are consciously, through awareness, dismantling our own towers. Towers can be our big firm or seemingly firm structures in our lives, our work career, our relationship, where we live, our finances, our values, right? Now, the thing about the Tower is that usually it indicates that in the foundation there's something that's not steady. So it doesn't really matter, you know, what kind of beautiful tower we've tried to build on this. It's, you know, it's always shaky because there's something at foundational level that's not firm, and then sometimes, you know, it shakes enough that it falls. So that's what we're looking at here. Now, Tower moments can be you know, a betrayal, a diagnosis, a crisis, a change catalyst, an argument, something that kind of really elevates the ante here. And often the Tower comes in, Taurus, when we might have had signs or intuitions that maybe we should be moving on, but we choose to, you know, try and stay and make it work beyond its kind of use by date. And then, you know, the universe can say, well, Taurus needs a new rock bottom, so I'll escalate things and bring in those Mack trucks to plow it down. You know, it only tickles you with a feather for so long. So yeah, Tower moment can be really uncomfortable, and I'm sorry to hear if that's your energy here, Taurus, but we have to keep in mind it's there to realign you to your path, because something here is not working for you, or you've outgrown it, or it's not healthy for you. Because you are good enough. So maybe over time this has kind of eroded some of your self-esteem or self-confidence. let's get your cards out. 4 cards from the Rider-Waite. Well, I've got the Ace of Cups here in the situational energy. So out of the things I mentioned that can be the catalyst for the Tower, like a betrayal, deception, diagnosis, I actually think we've got a change catalyst here for you with the Ace of Cups. So that can be a new door opening that makes you realize, you know what, it's not worth staying here anymore, because this is one to celebrate. 3 of Cups in your, what's in your blocks, obstacles or challenges, but you can unlock that energy. All right, advice. 6 of Pentacles, yeah. Yep, I think that the tables will turn. Outcome. Oof, there goes the 7 of Swords. And the 8 of Pentacles here. I feel like for many of you this is in work career with the Pentacles energies coming through. Now we have to be really mindful of the 7 of Swords. So we have now both a change catalyst, but we also have a deception energy. And it could also be self-sabotage as well. If we stay in a shaking tower and try and patch it up, we end up, you know, with time passing, and then, you know, usually the tower happens again. So we need to let it fall so that we can lay a new firm foundation, right? We can kind of start again. And it's, you know, a bit of an opportunity for a phoenix rising moment. All right, Taurus, the clarifiers will give us another layer of information. Okay, Knight of Cups, Ace of Cups coming through. Absolutely a new door opening. The Knight of Cups is, it's something new, right? It's not you know, we can transform this and we can have a fresh start here. This is a new opportunity. And it brings you the Ace of Cups. And the Ace of Cups is an opportunity that gives back to you as well. It makes you feel good in your heart, right? It brings you happiness. It brings you energy. And it brings you opportunity for expansion. So I feel that there is an Ace of Cups here. Now for some of you, like I said, maybe it's already come in. But if not, this is your indication to look, apply, seek. And I say that because we need to create the pathway for the universe to bring it to you. I'm not a big believer in the fact that we're sitting in a shaking tower and, you know, expecting the, you know, the lifesaver to be thrown to us. We really need to take active action. And it's absolutely knocking at your door with this energy. So it is there. But the 3 of Cups, which for me would be, okay, I'm celebrating this new start. I'm out of this tower and I'm so happy about it, is in your challenge position. And I feel it might have something to do with that 7 of Swords. Like, maybe not going for it or not seeking it, staying where you are. And that can be an act of sabotage here, actually. The Lovers is coming through as well. So yeah, I did say I felt work career, but we also have a lot of the love cards coming through. So, you know, this could be in a committed relationship for some of you as well. Keep in mind it's a general reading, so it can be playing out in a different life area. I'm really reading a pattern of energy, okay? So the Lovers and the 3 of Cups is here. So yes, it could be in a partnership, but before the Lovers was just sort of known as a card of soulmates and love, it was actually one of the biggest cards of choice in the tarot. But they're choices that pull at the heartstrings, that are heartfelt choices. So I really feel that the reason why you've stayed in this tower for some time is that there is an element of, you know, comfort here for you. Like maybe you've been in this relationship or job for some time and, you know, you sort of feel like part of the furniture, or you might really love your colleagues, but, you know, you've got maybe a really controlling or unreasonable employer, or, you know, maybe you like everyone there, but there's not the pathways to getting the pay or the opportunities, the reward recognition that you truly, truly want. And so it feels like a difficult decision. But what's on offer, Taurus, is the 3 of Cups. And for me, this would be the energy of new growth, getting back to joy, right? Out of the 7 of Swords, where it feels like mind games, or, you know, not really feeling comfortable here, having to sort of watch my back, to, you know, like everything just feels nice and I'm around good company, good collaborations, and I get to celebrate new harvest of energy here, and, you know, maybe, you know, new opportunities. So you can unlock that by seeking the Ace of Cups, or saying yes to it if it's already come in. Now, the Six of Pentacles is our advice. With the Magician, well, I'm not afraid. Can't even say the words. I was going to say I'm not afraid, but I didn't even mean to say that. I mean, I'm not surprised. There might be some fear here for some of you. Fear of the unknown or fear of change, I'm thinking. It's a bit of a Freudian slip by me. But I'm not surprised to see the Magician here, because I feel like this is the element that was missing, and that, sorry, my hair is all over the place today. This is an energy of taking action. So as I said, if we just sit in the Tower, you know, I feel that it probably won't fall right now. You'll go around for another cycle, but when you come back to the Tower, the stakes will be higher. It's usually like that because the universe keeps escalating the rock bottom, okay? The Magician also tells me, Taurus, that, you know, if you are feeling like, well, I want to go for something new, but the fears, worries, insecurities are coming up, you know, the Magician is this energy that you actually have all the skills, talent, experience, passion, you know, intellect that you need to move towards this Ace of Cups. And I'm coming back to the you are good enough card. That's there for a reason, because over time your energy or self-esteem, or maybe your confidence, has been eroded in this situation, and you're not feeling of full value anymore, right? But the Magician says you're more powerful than what you know, right? You're stronger than what you know, and you're more experienced and skilled than what you know. And I kind of get the feeling with the Six of Pentacles that you might have been dealing with someone who's been sort of treading you down, or you know, controlling this for some time, because I always see like the beggars and the Emperor in this card. And you know, for me, this is somebody who is at the hand of somebody else. Like, it's almost like a bit of a handler. You know, our employers they dish out the workload, tell us, you know, how many, you know, hours or projects we can handle. They then tell us how much we will earn from that, and sometimes put a real cap on, you know, progress and pay and that type of thing. So we end up like these guys here. Well, I'll just have to take what I can get here. And it sort of feels like the leftovers. But there is an opportunity here to, you know, turn the tables, for you to become the Emperor. But it starts with stepping into the shoes or the energy of the Emperor, which is actually taking action and orchestrating your change, right? And that is what I call consciously dismantling the Tower. Because yes, you might have had a Tower moment that's given it a good shake or given it a good disruption, right? But like I said, I feel like it won't necessarily fall on its own. I think this is kind of like your sign to start taking action. Otherwise, we're going to Seven of Swords ourselves here, which is, you know, staying in a situation that will escalate, or that will continue to feel like more and more is being taken from us over time. All right, Taurus, let's clarify the Seven of Swords. Oh, Akashic Records. I'm going to get one more. Oh, the Star. Beautiful. I also, just before I drew those clarifiers, I was kind of noticing the Eight of Pentacles and the Seven of Swords here. It's like I was happily working away, and now I'm finding myself in this Tower moment. You know, and it could have come out of, you know, an incident where someone might have been jealous of you as well, or, you know, somebody has not really been paying you the respects that you really deserve in the workplace, because I actually see that, you know, you've just been doing your thing, right? Now, the clarifiers for the outcome are the Star and Akashic Records, and these are both huge cards of destiny and purpose. So just very quickly, the concept of the Akashic Record is that our souls have like a library. I sort of call it a hard drive for this incident, that all of our sort of key life experiences are actually housed in. And I believe that we sign up to have certain life experiences to grow and evolve spiritually, to like our soul evolution journey, right? So when I see this card pop up in a reading, it feels like you're transitioning through like a key life lesson or one of those experiences. Now, the thing is that we, of course, have free will, and you can stay in the tower if you absolutely want, or you can leave it a bit longer, or you can act now. It doesn't matter really in terms of you know, your free will, but what will happen if you act now is that you will align to your true destiny and purpose sooner. So yes, you were meant to be here because it was a destined life lesson, but then there's also knowing when to leave so that you transition on to the next part of your plan, which the star indicates here. So, you know, if you don't, you can sometimes make up lost time, but also, like I said, the stakes can get higher and, you know, we can end up facing a harder transition. So the star says that stars are aligning here, and I actually have this real feeling that you are more qualified, more skilled, or, you know, experienced than what you've been given credit for, and maybe what you give yourself credit for as well. And maybe that is why there's the Seven of Swords here. Someone might be trying to sort of keep you on the down low, right, so that they shine bright, because they're not as bright as you. So Taurus, this is saying that stars are aligning, and it's time for you to move on to where you can be that star. You can be in your talent, you can do all the things, and you can actually then receive the respect, the pay rise, maybe the, you know, the autonomous working conditions, the energy that really matches who you truly are at a core level. So there's something to celebrate here, but I think we have to go through that transition first. So that's what I have for you, Taurus. I hope that resonated, and if you'd like to delve into your specific personal circumstances, you can get a personal reading, first link down below. Please don't forget to like, share, comment, and hit subscribe on your way out. That would be amazing. It would help me keep doing what I'm doing here, and I'm just sending you so much love and magic. I wish you all the best with this energy. Bye for now.